Welcome everyone and thank you for joining today's presentation. My name is Becca and I am here to share the findings and recommendations from my recent agency assessment on Josiah Bartlett Elementary School, which is part of SAU 9 in Bartlett, New Hampshire. JBES has a long-standing history, having been in operation since 1790. For over 2 centuries, it has served the Bartlett community and surrounding areas, providing education to generations of students. Today, the school serves approximately 180 students ranging from pre-K through 8th grade. The mission statement of JBES is to provide supportive and challenging learning environment that promotes academic excellence and fosters social and emotional growth, and prepares students to be responsible citizens and lifelong learners. The purpose of this assessment is to provide actionable recommendations that can help the school enhance its operations and better fulfill its mission, specifically focusing on 4 core areas: leadership practices, DEI, mental health support for staff, and formalized teamwork practices. In the following sections of this presentation, I will walk you through key findings and recommendations in these areas. We will explore how collaborative leadership can empower staff and drive innovation, and how robust DEI initiatives can create a more inclusive school culture, and enhanced mental health support can ensure the well-being of the entire community. Let's begin with an overview of the current state of leadership at the school. All right, key findings: collaborative leadership. Decision-making is largely concentrated at the top. This approach limits opportunities for staff involvement in shaping the school's direction and addressing challenges. Adopting a more participatory leadership style presents a valuable opportunity to empower staff, fostering a collaborative environment where their input can drive innovation and contribute to a shared vision. Such leadership approaches not only enhance team cohesion, but also leverages the diverse perspectives of staff members to improve organizational outcomes. Key findings on DEI initiatives. There are existing DEI policies in place, but these initiatives require further strengthening and more consistent application across the school. The current DEI efforts, though well-intentioned, need to be more comprehensive to effectively address the diverse needs of all the students and staff. However, this also presents as an opportunity for the school to adopt a more participatory approach to policy development. Next key finding is mental health support. Staff are experiencing significant stress and burnout, compounded by the limited availability of mental health resources. Expanding these services and introducing resilience training are crucial steps in supporting staff well-being and preventing further burnout. Burnout in organizational life can be mitigated through implementation of comprehensive support systems and proactive measures such as resilience training. Key findings: formalized teamwork practices. One of the key findings is the absence of formalized and consistent teamwork practices among the staff. Currently, there is a need for structured opportunities that allow educators to collaborate, engage in professional development, and share best practices. Establishing PLCs can address this gap by creating a systemic approach to teamwork and collaboration. PLCs provide a framework where educators can work together regularly to analyze student data, refine teaching strategies, and collectively solve problems. By dedicating specific time for collaborative planning within these communities, the school can enhance both teaching practices and the overall school culture. PLCs have a significant positive impact on student learning outcomes when teachers consistently engage in collaborative inquiry. Implementing these practices at JBES will not only improve instructional quality, but also foster a more cohesive and supportive educational environment. I'm going to skip organizational structure, organizational culture, supervision practices, external factors, and we're going to go right to recommendations on slide 14. Recommendations for collaborative leadership include to cultivate a collaborative environment, it is essential to integrate transformational leadership practices. These leadership practices emphasize the importance of inspiring and motivating team members by fostering an environment of mutual respect and shared goals. This approach can effectively be implemented by establishing leadership teams that consist of both teachers and support staff, ensuring that a diverse range of perspectives are included in decision-making processes. Ongoing leadership training programs should be offered to equip team members with the skills necessary to lead effectively within this collaborative framework. Continuous PD in leadership not only enhances the individual capabilities, but also strengthens the overall organizational culture by promoting a unified vision. The school can create a more inclusive and dynamic environment that supports growth and the success of both students and staff by adopting these strategies. Recommendations: strengthen DEI initiatives to enhance diversity, equity, and inclusion at the school. It is critical to adopt a participatory approach that actively involves all stakeholders in the process of policy and practice transformation. Participatory design research can be a powerful tool in transforming school district policies and practices to better address issues of equity. This approach encourages collaboration between educators, students, families, and community members, ensuring that DEI initiatives are grounded in the real needs and experiences of those they aim to serve. It is important to develop and implement a competency-based framework for DEI efforts. Fostering multicultural competence among educators and staff is essential for creating an inclusive school environment. This involves continuous professional development focused on understanding and addressing the diverse cultural backgrounds and identities of the students. By integrating these strategies, the school can create a more equitable and inclusive educational environment that supports the success of all students. Recommendations for enhanced mental health support. To effectively support the mental health of students and staff at the school, it is crucial to implement comprehensive strategies that address both immediate needs and underlying stressors. Burnout, a significant issue in educational settings, can have detrimental effects on both teachers and students. It's important to create a supportive work environment to prevent burnout. This can be achieved by promoting work-life balance, providing access to mental health resources, and fostering a culture of care and understanding within the school. Addressing the broader social and environmental factors that contribute to stress is essential. The impact of toxic stress and adversity, particularly in early childhood, on long-term mental health outcomes is real and it's serious. Schools can provide and play a pivotal role in mitigating these effects by offering early interventions such as counseling services, SEL programs, and partnerships with community mental health organizations. By adopting these approaches, the school can enhance mental health support, creating a more resilient and thriving community. Lastly, recommendations for formalized teamwork practices. To enhance collaboration and improve outcomes at the school, it is essential to formalize teamwork practices through the development of PLCs. PLCs provide a structured framework where educators can work together to analyze student data, share best practices, engage in continuous professional growth. And by establishing regular meetings and clearly defined goals within these communities, teachers can effectively collaborate to address the unique needs of their students. Research indicates that the implementation of PLCs has a significant positive impact on both teaching practices and student learning outcomes. It's been found that when educators engage in sustained collaborative inquiry through PLCs, they are better equipped to refine their instructional strategies and improve student achievement. Formalizing these practices at the school will not only strengthen teamwork, but also contribute to a more cohesive and effective educational environment. In conclusion, by adopting these recommendations, the school can enhance its leadership practices, strengthen its commitment to DEI, and improve staff well-being.